Hi there, welcome to my views and news studio stories. Firstly, it seems that tension is rapidly escalating in Tigray. Getachew is using very strong language against TPLF, Debrecen wing leaders. Your Debrecen wing leaders are not ready to step back as well. Getachew, in a talk which was released yesterday, accused, he leveled direct accusations against TPLF leaders. Is he going to use police against TPLF or the Debrecen wing leaders? That is what he hinted at yesterday, reportedly. Secondly, viewers, Jubaland, federal government of Somalia standoff. Jubaland has asked all airlines to stop flights to an airport which is under the control of Ethiopian federal forces. Not Ethiopian, Somalia's federal forces in Jubaland. Reportedly, communications were also cut off in the area. Telecom companies were told to suspend networks in the area where Somalia's federal forces are deployed. Let's start from Tigray views, where we know that for the last few months we have been seeing a political stalemate between two TPLF wings, one led by Debrecen Mikhail, TPLF chairman, and the other led by Getachew Reda, Tigray interim president. Getachew group has backing of federal government. TPLF Debrecen has backing of some military commanders, and most of the TPLF leaders, all leaders, are part of Debrecen wing. Youths are supporting Getachew Reda group. TPLF Debrecen wants to remove Getachew Reda. It wants to put in place another TPLF leader in place of Getachew. Getachew is refusing to step down. TPLF Debrecen ready to accept Varede too as the president for interim period until the election. But Getachew is not going so far, tensions there. And Getachew Reda now is becoming very vocal against TPLF for Debrecen wing leaders. A video is in circulation. You can watch the video at the end of this. You can watch the clip at the end of this video. Shows Getachew Reda talking about the Debrecen wing people. 3 to 4 days ago, Emmanuel Asif, TPLF Debrecen wing deputy chairman, called Getachew Reda former president. Perhaps that hit some nerves, and Getachew then decided to respond. We saw a video of Getachew Reda in circulation yesterday. The video shows Getachew talking about the Debrecen wing TPLF people in very strong language. He called them criminal mafia. You cannot be more critical than that. He called them a network of mafias, network of criminals. He said these people are not concerned about politics. Their only concern is that they want to loot. They want to rob. Their eyes are on gold, marble, and other minerals in central and western Tigray. They've been robbing the people. They have been plundering Tigray's natural resources like gold, marble, etc. These are direct accusations. Getachew is saying that Western wing people are involved in smuggling of gold and other minerals and metals. That's what I said, by the way, that Getachew implied that in some recent talks a few weeks ago, but now he's clearly saying that. He's saying that these people, the Western wing group, they are involved in gold smuggling through Eritrea, reportedly. Secondly, he hinted at taking action against Emmanuel Asif. Emmanuel called him former president. Perhaps that did not go well with Getachew. He's saying that he can explain to police what he said. It means that Getachew wants to mobilize police against Emmanuel Asif. Is it a crime, by the way? Is it a crime if he's called former president? I don't think police will take action against Emmanuel Esper just on this point that he called Gitacho former president. But let's see. That just shows the level of frustration and the heightened tension between the two sides. That Gitacho is taking their words so seriously that just because he was called former president, he intends to use police against Emmanuel Esper. Their positions are extreme. They cannot reconcile. That's what I've been saying for months. I said that months ago that their positions are extreme. One will have to go, it seems. Efforts of reconciliation did not succeed. But the way their verbal narrative and use of language is becoming stronger and hateful and full of accusations, I fear there could be an accident in Tigray. Accident in the form of armed conflict, in the form of violence. And we saw that, by the way, when Central Zone, Tigray Central Zone mayor came under attack. He said an assassination attempt had been made on his life. He survived. Assassinations could happen, I believe. Some disgruntled elements could try to assassinate people, or it could be part of the plan by one of the two parties to assassinate their rivals. Engagement is needed. Talks are needed. Though their positions are extreme, but at least engagements will diffuse the tension which is needed. I think the Orthodox Church played a good role by bringing Gitach and Brethren together a few weeks ago. Such initiatives should continue. At least they should stay in touch. They should talk. Otherwise, you could see violence in Tigray. Take of Getachew at the end of this video. Secondly, viewers, Jubaland regional government is warning airlines that the airlines should not operate to an airport which is under the control of Somalia's federal forces. Or that Ras Kamboni airport on Somalia-Ethiopia border was used by Somalia's federal forces to land in Jubaland a few days ago. Jubaland condemned the arrival, the deployment of federal forces, gave a 15-day deadline to federal forces to leave the area. So federal forces are there. Federal forces are bringing more enforcements to Jubaland, Ras Kamboni. So Jubaland government has instructed airlines to stop all flights to Ras Kamboni. An order has been passed. Instructions have been passed to all airlines. But federal government obviously won't accept such orders. What will airlines do? Will they stop operations? Or will they continue operation? We don't know. But so far, Jubaland considers airports to be under the control of Jubaland government. Are airports under Jubaland government control or federal control? Generally, federal forces are deployed at airports. But let's see what happens here in Ras Kamboni. Secondly, mobile service remains suspended in Ras Kamboni, in and around Ras Kamboni reportedly. Hormuz, I think, is the name of the mobile service provider in the area. And Hormuz is not providing continuous service, mobile network service in the area. Its service quality now is very poor and service remains suspended. Safaricom is operating in the area. Why? Because this area, Ras Kamboni, is close to Kenya, and Safaricom is from Kenya, though it has now investments in Ethiopia too. But Kenyan Safaricom is accessible in Ras Kamboni. Hormuz signals are very weak. Hormuz service remains suspended. Maybe Jubaland government asked Hormuz to suspend its network in Ras Kamoli. Coming 10 days, crucial viewers. Will federal forces leave Jubaland? If they don't, what will Jubaland government do? What will be the role of Ethiopian troops in case of any direct confrontation between Jubaland regional forces and federal forces of Somalia? Thank you for watching.